Good morning. Is from Zetster's Lab. Well, another project. I bought this dress just before winter. Now it's summer. At a sale, it was 70% off. So I think I got this for $1 and I just love it. It's really very nice on, but it's a little short. Just that much. It's just above my knee. I don't do above the knee. I love my stuff just on my knee, just below my knee. But look at this. Usually I would just add a piece of cloth on the bottom, but with this, look how beautiful this is. So I don't want to lose that. So then I decide I'm just going to cut it, there, and add in a piece of my cloth that I've did on my Gelli Plate. So now the question was, what fabric cloth to use for this piece that I want to put in there? And then about a couple of weeks ago, I went to a charity shop and I found this massive piece of, I think they call it damask. Remember the old days? We had these white tablecloth with these little patterns, also in white, in it, woven, and that is called damask. So this one is a huge one. I think it's about 4 meters. And here you can see a beautiful piece of cloth. And I thought, you know what? This is gonna work. So I already tore a piece off. And I am now just showing you how easy it is. Oh, I was measuring and I think, I want to make my dress that much longer. So I'm just gonna cut a piece like this. So it is perfectly to go around my hips. The width of this is absolutely perfect. The same size as the width of the dress. But what if I want to add a little pocket, So I actually need another piece. So I tore 2 pieces off. Once again, I am going to put it in water, soak it a little bit. I really don't have the problem to wash it so that it can shrink, because I think that tablecloth has been used many times. So it's no need to wash it. So this is my first piece. I'm just going to wring it out. So from yesterday when I got this plan, I was thinking, you know what? What will I do? I'm not sure, because I made all of these beautiful ones. And the colors, and I love everything. And then this morning, as I was setting up, I actually wanted to go outside because on my outside table, lots of space. But now it's windy and starting to rain, and then I need to take all my things out. So I'm just gonna do it here. And as I was going through my stuff, I saw this one and I just fell in love with it this morning. It's my lavender one, and just look how beautiful. So I am going to do this on that long piece, but I've never done this before on a long piece, so I have no idea how this is gonna work. And my whole saga with the Gelli Plate, I made the large jelly plate, melted the broken one down, made my long one, my large one, pour it into my baking tray, and this morning when I tried to take it out, I tore it again. So I went and I melted it down again, and as I was throwing it in the plate, I could hear and see some didn't dissolve yet. So I don't know. Well, whatever. It's in there. It's busy. I am coming to the end of my homemade jelly plate thing, I think. I love the small little one. So I think I'll continue with this. We'll see how the big one comes out. But I am actually quite satisfied with my small one. So we'll see. If the larger one doesn't come out perfectly, I'll just continue with the small ones. And once again, that's the journey. You don't know what you like before you try. So the best thing about the jelly plate for me is, this whole thing was, I made my one, cost me next to nothing, and I am learning what's happening. What is working for me, what I like, what I don't like. So now I know if I want to buy a store-bought one, not DIY one, then now I can do it. But you know, we buy things just because we see on YouTube and we think we're going to like it, then we don't like it, and at the end, it's just a waste. So the homemade jelly plate, I really think is very, very fantastic to show you whether you're going to like the jelly plate or not. And then perhaps you can buy one later, you know. So all good. So I was looking at the colors and I just also love this. So I found my two colors. So let's see. As I say, I have no idea how this is going to work. Oh, once again, it's my finger because I don't have the tubes. So I also don't know, do I want to actually do the gemorslappie? Or don't I? But now I see, you know, I actually need to clean my hands, so I'm just gonna do it on the thing. Just see how it goes. So it's nice and wet. It is not gonna be, oh, I nearly put it down there. So how am I gonna get it? Because each one will now have to be fresh. I can't just go and dab it over and over again. I need to, you see, that's what I say. I am not exactly sure how this is going to work, but once again, think like a child. I'm going for it. Just pressing it nicely onto this thing, my cloth. So there you have it. You see, oh, this is gorgeous. But now once again, do I want it stuck like this, or do I want it more like this? I like it. I like it more like this. So I'm going to take this one off as well. And then I'm just going to loosely, there you have it. Absolutely gorgeous. But now what? I'm going to, let me try with this. This is an old piece. And just see how, you see, this is not as dark as that. So I will have to do it again. I'll have to go and just keep going and just do it again and again. Try to get the, I don't really want to get the same lavenders or the same, doesn't have to be exactly the same. It can be a little bit different. So I am now just gonna put this thing. That's why I say I learn as I go, and then I just go for it, and if it's not working, I'll make it work. It's the same way with when I bought the dress, you know, for 20 Rand, $1, if it doesn't fit me, just change it. Use it for something else. So this is looking good. This is looking good. So I'm taking it off and then giving it another print. And even if it's not on the exact spot, who cares? So I'm going. The awesome thing is also about the gemorslappe, you know, the cloth. Messy cloth. If it's not exactly the same color, you know, with these two colors, who cares? So this is working. Thanks for joining me. As I say, I have no idea what my next projects are gonna be, but I'm busy with my sewing machine. Took that out, was busy mending things and whatever. So I thought, you know, I get the urge to start sewing again. So that's when I thought of this dress. What I actually wanted to say, look at this. So I was worried, what am I going to do with this? But what? It doesn't care if it's a little bit messy, because it's a messy cloth. So this is how you make a long strip with a small Gelli plate. Think like a child, just keep going. If it works, it's working. Whether it's working to your liking, that is another thing. But if not, use it for something else. You've learned. It's all about learning and growing, and creativity is like anything else, everything else. It grows. The more you do it, the more creative you become. And that's what it's all about. Okie dokie. You see? But once again, so it doesn't matter if they touch. This is going to be very difficult for a perfectionistic person. Well, love you lots. Is it from Zetster's Lab? So I think perhaps the next video will be me showing you how I put this into my dress, and then see how the dress comes out. Who knows? Enjoy your day. Go and do something that makes you come alive, that feeds your soul, and just do not worry about what's going on in the world. You can do nothing about it, except the only thing you can do is just become still and just allow the life in you to start flowing through you, because the life in you is abundant life, peace and joy. And the more you allow that to flow out of you into the world, That's the only way that you can make a difference. Not you, but the life in you. So, love you lots. Is it from Zetster's Lab. See you soon.